Guys, Kelly here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Model Car Mafia established 2018 box stock group build reveal video. We had a great, what I consider a great turnout. 12 complete builds. Now, I am not among them. I could not get in the mood for my 85 Buick, no, excuse me, my 85 Oldsmobile. So anyway, I've been putting a lot of thought into this today on how I'm going to present these cars. I can do the whole Tim Custom, you know, thinking thing. But my beeps are a lot slower than his. Like I said, 12 cars completed. We had a couple of DNFs. I don't have pictures of mine. It's sitting over there. Just got the glass in it tonight. Get the interior in it, hopefully before I go to bed. That car just, I love G-body GMs. Because from 78 to whatever, I grew up with these cars, you know. So the Monte Carlos, I had a friend of mine in high school, had a Grand Prix, 78 Grand Prix. And ex-wife's niece had a 86 Monte Carlo SS, which is really, really cool. So like I said, I really like these cars. But the vision that I had in my head wasn't transferring to the plastic. And since the build's over with, I can actually not box stock it anymore. So you will see it finished. It just might not be box stock completely. I don't like the tires. I'm okay with the wheels. I just didn't like the tires. So that's one thing that's going to change. Anyway, like I said, I've got a list, 12 cars, well actually more than 12 cars, 12 guys completed. Mathew Larsen completed 3. Joe Comfort completed 2. Kelly couldn't complete 1. Anyway, I decided, okay, and I asked most everybody, and I've got most everybody's hometown and state, because I like to include that when I mention your name. That way, if anybody's watching this and they're near you, they can say, hey, I'd like to look him up because he builds cool models and I like to be his friend. That's what I do. I'm a friend maker. So the next question was, how do I put them, because I don't remember who sent theirs first and who got done first. Not that that's important, because we all know it was Jim Ashley. So, and because I am going in alphabetical order, he will actually get his presented the second one. So, going in alphabetical order, I'm going to mention the name, tell you what the car is. I'm not going to tell you what they did to it. All this information is over on the Model Car Mafia Facebook page. All these guys have presented their builds and told what they did, that it's still box stock, but okay. I know one on here was a pickup truck that was a long bed. It ain't anymore. The first guy, Irvin Jr., friend of mine, I have done an I like that on a couple of his builds. I know one for sure, and he's probably do a second one. But anyway, he did the monogram 1953 Corvette in box stock, and just look at this thing. It is absolutely gorgeous. And this right here, that is the Arter rake. Okay, that's a picture of an actual rake that he's detailed up for his stuff. But okay, if you ever heard of the Arter rake, this is the reason why. Irvin Arter builds stuff like this all the time. He's just a fantastic builder. Secondly, oh, by the way, Irvin, Rock Hill, South Carolina. That probably was already there because I will be editing this later and be thinking of it. Anyway, secondly, Jim Ashley. He is the brains behind this build. He's the guy that wants to torture me personally to make me do this because he taunts me into it. I'm sorry, Jim. Jim built, he's from Greensboro, North Carolina, and built the Revell 1956 Chevrolet. And this beautiful green and white. Like I said, some of these I don't have a lot of, well, Jim's I've got a lot of pictures of. So some of them might go a little quicker. Next up, John Bellis from Elmwood Park, Illinois, with his 2022 Dodge Charger. This is the police pursuit vehicle, and we need a little law and order around here, that's for sure. So I do like the 65 Plymouth that he displayed with this. It's pretty cool too, but focus on the Charger. Next up, Larry Blanchet. I did not get his hometown or state, and he sent in pictures of the 71 Olds 442. This is the Revell kit. Beautiful, clean build. Next up, Joe Comfort. He is from Hearne, Texas, and he did the Alaskan Hauler and the AMT 70 Super B. Great builds, Joe. I really like looking at your stuff. Just keep on keeping on, because you get better with every build that you do. So number six would be Disdean. He is from McDonald, Ohio. He said he's like 10 minutes out of Youngstown. So I guess that was like a reference so you know where McDonald is. He built this monogram 70 Dodge Challenger that he got at Ollie's because there's Ollie's sticker on it. Beautiful, clean build, and apparently there's a replica of this car. Next up, we have Tony KDog Evans. He is one of our administrators on this group. And if you've watched Tony's Facebook page, or not Facebook page, if you've watched Tony's YouTube channel, you know he has some medical issues that they don't hinder his building. They just complicate his building. And he is doing a fantastic job of adapting to this. And he built the MPC Little Hot Dogger. Tony is from Tellico Plains, Tennessee. Next up, we have Mathew Larsen from Greenwood, Arkansas. And he built three. Yeah, okay, he was the one that built. First off, the Revell Ford Bronco. This is the Baja version. Then I'm guessing this is the AMT Cobra, the 289 Cobra. Correct me if I'm wrong, Matthew. Just put it in the comment and say you were wrong. And he also did the 69 Mach 1 Mustang, and that's going to be the Revell kit. All three beautiful builds, man. Love looking at this stuff. Next up was Ryan Putnam, and he is from Welcome, North Carolina. Ryan is another good friend of mine. See him at shows a lot. He brings stuff to sell, and I take it home with me. It's one of those symbiotic relationships. Anyway, he did the 71 Dodge Demon. This is the new release of the Dodge Demon. And next up we have Jason Richardson from Shepherdsville, Kentucky. There's a lot of cool stuff on this video. And there's we've seen a couple of really cool Mopars. But you guys saw my, I'm going to jump into the scale, the Scale Model Car podcast Porsche group build again this year because I have a soft spot for 911s, and this thing is cool. It's a 911 GT3 RS, and Jason. All right, next up is Kenny KDog Shores. Kenny was an early completer also, and he used the new round 2 AMT round 2 64 pickup, and he cut his down to a short bed. Other than that, it's completely box stock. Gorgeous 60s custom. I mean, this thing's just, it is so cool. I'm working on that kit now, and I keep looking at Kenny's pictures to get ideas for mine. Kenny is from Kernersville, North Carolina, and again, another North Carolina boy that I know and have been to. He used to be the Carolina Custom Modelers. He was the guy that was over all that. And last but not least is Bob Smith, and I also did not get from where he was from, but he sent in pictures of this 1976 Gremlin. This is going to be the AMT kit. Now guys, I encourage you to go over to the Model Car Mafia. Let me grab the plaque again. Go over to the Model Car Mafia, established 2018, over on Facebook. Look these guys up. I will, in the description, I will have all their names and what they built, as well as it'll be on the screen up here. Guys, every one of you that entered this or tried and did not complete it, I know Floyd Marshall Jr. Sent pictures of his DNF. Jeff Green sent me pictures of his DNF. I've got a DNF sitting over here. Try again. Finish what you're working on. And I'm going to talk to Jim and Tony and Floyd, and I can't remember the Jason, some of the other administrators, and I want to do this like every January through April, every year. I don't want to do another one right away, but let's do this as an annual thing, because okay, I kind of like it. You know, this box stock stuff. Don't tell Jim. It's, you know, it's okay stuff. I just okay. It's recorded now, so it's official. Jim, you weren't completely wrong. Large portions of this weren't completely unpleasant. All right, guys. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing this. Tell all your friends, because remember, if they like this sort of madcap stuff going on in the Facebook world, this will be the sort of thing they like. God bless you guys.